The reason Driver San Francisco failed was because the game had no guns. Instead of following the normal third-person shooter blueprint that it did in previous other Driver titles such as Driver 3 and Driver Parallel Lines, they decided to swap it out for a new shift or teleport from one car to the other type of system. I found a very good comment that details someone who played the old Driver games versus Driver San Francisco, and reads as follows. This game was a disappointment. Other Driver series were pretty good. You have freedom, do what you want. The last Driver had cars you can customize to the extreme. This Driver you are stuck in a car or different cars you shift to. You can't walk on the streets or anything. The AI drivers are more like Back to Driver 1. The cars are brand named but are limited. Once you beat the game, you have new cars, but the old cars you drove at the beginning of the game basically just take away all freedom and put me back in Driver 1. Good side of it is the police are fun to play. Cars look good inside and out and are detailed. Overall, not worth paying for. Now let me continue. Driver San Francisco is in no way, shape or form a bad video game. The problem is that there isn't anything really memorable about the game either. Ubisoft had the right idea, but it just wasn't implemented well. The game isn't a third-person shooter because of the story. The story is okay, but seems dull, bland and borderline compared to their previous titles like Driver 3 and Parallel Lines. The game doesn't really hold up well. The reason I am being critical of this game is because I don't look at a game's performance. I look at what its competitors or competition are doing different from them. Driver San Francisco was made in 2011, which was an amazing year for the car/racing game genre, with such games coming out that year as Need for Speed The Run, Dirt 3, Forza Motorsport 4, Need for Speed Shift 2 Unleashed, and MotorStorm Apocalypse. So in my opinion, Driver San Francisco had a lot of competition that year, and just 3 years prior, big titles such as Midnight Club LA, Burnout Paradise and Grand Theft Auto 4 were released in 2008. Were all released that year, already making it hard for Driver San Francisco. Driver San Francisco was the first Driver game to ever have licensed vehicles, just like Midnight Club LA, which was a very clever move on their part. My final concluding thoughts is that Driver San Francisco is a clear hit or a miss. It's either you like it or you don't. All the other games I mentioned in this video just got the job done better. Driver San Francisco could have been so much more, but the game just didn't hit hard enough. Driver 3 and Parallel Lines were what we were used to and wanted the same experience. Call them GTA clones if you want, but now the fate of the Driver series is left unknown. And with that, I thank everyone for watching. I thank you so much for the support. This is the Chilly Man signing off. Peace out.